Hey guys, it's Anime's up here, and today I'm going to be doing What If Deku Had Haki Part 1. I knew I said I was going to post this whenever What If Naruto Went Back in Time finished, but, you know, it was just a good series that I wanted to get started. So, let's roll the intro.
Uchiha.
Alright guys, now let's get started. So we start when Izuku Midoriya was 4, and he went to the clerk doctor. As the clerk doctor was scanning him, he said, "Well, you see, Izuku, you have 2 joints in your pinky toe. People with clerks only have 1, which means you're clerkless." As Izuku's just shocked, he's like, "What?" As he drops his on my finger, as the doctor says, "You're clerkless, kid. Better luck next time." And Izuku's like, "Really? Better not luck next time? You're an evil old man, you know." As the clerk doctor says, "Get out of my office." As Inko picks up Midoriya, or Izuku, Deku, whatever you want to call him, and took him to the car. On the way home, Deku's like, Mom, do you think I can become a hero like All Might?" As Inko says, "Yes, I know you can." As she looks back at Midoriya, as Midoriya says, "Mom, look out!" As they hit a car, sending Izuku flying out the window, hitting a tree. As Inko gets knocked out, as hours later, Deku woke up, and when he woke up, he saw the doctor's like, "He's awake." The doctor said, "What happened to you?" As he said, "I got flung out of a window, but I don't feel no pain." The doctor said, "Yeah, you don't even have a scratch on you." As Inko's like, "I'm sorry, Izuku. How could I let this happen?" As Izuku says, "I'm fine, Mom. Not even a scratch." As Inko's like, "What do you mean, not even a scratch?" As she looks all over Izuku, no scratches, no cuts, nothing. He's perfectly fine. As she's like, but how?" As Izuku said, "I don't know, I just remember slamming into a tree." As the doctors are even more shocked. He got slammed into a tree and still with no bruises? As the clerk doctor walks in, he says, I thought you had no clerk. Maybe I was wrong." Izuku says, "It's the evil old man." The evil man, as the clerk doctor says, "What the hell did you just say to me?" As he tries to go punch Izuku, as Izuku just looks at him and just stares at him, and then out of nowhere, time freezes, and every time stops, and then when time goes back to normal, the clerk doctor, he drops to the ground. As everyone's shocked, he's like, "Wait, what?" As the clerk doctor gets up and says, "You do have a clerk. But what is it?" As Deku says, "Well, the past couple years, since I first turned 4, I kept hearing voices in my head saying, 'Haki, Conquerors Haki, Armament Haki, Observation Haki.' That's all I heard in my head." The clerk doctor looked up and he said, "Young man, you don't have a clerk. You have a special ability only 5 known in the whole world has, and only 2 of them remain. And now there's 3 alive, including you." As Inko shocks him, "My son doesn't have a clerk, but he has a rare ability?" Like, what? As the clerk doctor says, yes. I don't really know much about it, so I can't give you any pointers. Just know, whenever you stare someone down that's bothering you, time will stop and they will drop to the ground. Some people have seen hockey users turn their body to black metal and their fist to metal to punch harder. Maybe that's what happened to you when you got flunked out the car. Your body turned to metal on its own and you didn't get hurt." And another one, observation hockey. When you can see anything from thousands of miles away. As the clerk doctor tells Izuku to turn around, as he throws a knife at Izuku, Izuku's like, "What the hell are you doing?" As Izuku, with his eyes closed, just goes boom and dodges it. As everyone's like, "What? he has observation haki. As the quirk doctor says, other people in the world that has haki has only seen to use one ability. You have all three? As Deku's like, does that mean I can become a hero? As the quirk doctor says, no, young man. You can become the ultimate hero, the #1 hero. Deku just looks up at the so-called evil doctor as he said, thank you. As Inko takes Izuku home, as the next day, Bakugo's like, hey Deku, so yesterday you told me you went to the quirk doctor, so what's your quirk? As Deku says, well, Kachan, I don't have a quirk. As Kachan just laughs and says, I knew it, as he kicks Deku. Says, you're a quirkless little loser. Deku says, no, I'm not. I have a power. But you said you were quirkless, Deku. Make up your mind. As Deku says, no! As Bakugo starts running at Deku with an explosion with 3 minions. As Deku says, stop! As time freezes, as Deku's like, that's what the doctor said. As Bakugo and his friends fall down on their knees, they're like, what the hell was that? As Deku said, I'll fight you guys if you guys don't stop. As Bakugo's like, starts saying, let's go! This quirkless loser is got so lucky that we're hungry and tired that we can't stand up. Next time, Deku, we're gonna beat you up! As Deku starts running home, as he tells his mom what happened, his mom's like, Deku, you used your quirk? As he's like, yeah, but I used the eye one that made people fall on the ground. As Ingo says, alright, I think that one's the safest ability you have. As Deku said, no, not really, because when I use that one, my eyes start to hurt and they turn red. And like red shockwaves appear. Oh no, but it hurts my eyes. As Ingo said, maybe that observation one that the doctor was talking about. I mean, all you do is see stuff with your eyes closed. It's not that bad. But the argument haki, I think that one's the safest. You don't get hurt at all. You're invincible. As Izuku said, yeah, but I only know how to do one. The Conqueror's haki. As Izuku said, Inko says, yeah, I know. Well, you should get some sleep and get ready for school tomorrow. So now we're going to have a time skip to when Deku's is 13 and he's ready to go to high school next year. As the teacher says, I have papers to hand out for applications to colleges, but who needs them? When I all know you guys are going to go down the hero path. As he throws the papers in the air, the students are like, yes, everyone's showing off their quirks. As the teacher said, okay, no showing off your quirks. But as Katsuki says, don't let me in with the rest of these rejects. They'd be better to be a sidekick to a half-assed dealer. As they're like, Katsuki, you think you're better than us? As Katsuki says, no, I don't think I'm better than you. I know I am. As the kids are like, that's it, get over here. As the teacher says, well, Bakugo, your test scores show a lot. You can probably make it into UA. And Izuku Midoriya, you wanted to go to UA too. So everyone in the class goes silent. As they start laughing, they say, ha, Izuku Midoriya, the quirkless loser? He's never gonna make it to UA. Deku says, yes, I will, as Bakugo sends an explosion at him. As Deku just dodges using his observation haki. Because over these years, he's been learning how to use every ability, the first stage. And he dodges as Bakugo slams his hand on the desk. As he says, don't even think about applying. As Deku says, or what, Kachan? As Kachan gets mad, he throws a punch as Deku dodges. And his hand turns to metal and he punches Bakugo so hard it broke a rib, but he done it so fast and no one saw his hand turn to metal. As Bakugo's like, I got a cramp, when he's trying to bluff that he got a broken rib. Duh, I need a doctor. As the teacher calls the doctor, as they take Bakugo to the hospital, everyone's like, Deku, what did you do? I said, oh, I just punched him, But then I guess you just got a cramp. I mean, my punches aren't that strong. As the class is like, well, obviously, as they start laughing, as Deku goes home, and he decides to take the shortcut. As he goes under the bridge, as the sludge villain pops out, but Deku already seen this, just dodges him, and the sludge villain tries to go inside Deku, but he uses his full body armament haki, so the sludge villain can't go in. He's full metal. And Izuku just punches the sludge villain. As the sludge villain says, "That's not enough. I'm gonna have to kill you, kid." As he tries to kill Izuku, as Izuku says, "Stop." As the time stops, as when time starts going again, the sludge villain splatters in pieces as All Might comes through the sewage. He says, I am here. There's nothing to fear because I am here." As he sees the sludge villain, as he sees Izuku, as he said, "Kid, did you do this?" As Izuku said, "Yeah, I did it." He said, "You must have an amazing clerk then. Well, can you help me by any chance pick up the gear?" As Deku says, "Yeah, but Alma, I don't have a clerk." So Alma just looks at him. He says, "Bruh." He's like, "There's no way you took down that sludge villain." "No, it's a special ability I was born with. People make fun of me because I didn't have a clerk, but I have a special ability." "Young man, maybe I was wrong. Maybe you can't be a hero, but a police officer is a good idea. Maybe you should try this." As Alma jumps away, as Izuku grabs on, Alma's like, "Let go." As Izuku said, "No, I'll die." As Alma said, "What's your special ability?" "Haki." As Alma said, "Great. One of their abilities is turn your body to steel. Now go jump off." As Izuku said, "You do realize that you're talking like this in front of your biggest fan." And she's like, "Oh wait, I forgot, I'm a hero." As she lands on the building and said, "Sorry about that, young man." But as he poofs, as he turns into a scrawny old stick man, as Deku's like, "An imposter!" As he gets scared, he said, "No, wait, it's not an imposter, it's me, All Might. The accident 6 years ago really done me up." As Deku says, "Oh, that accident against that all-for-one guy, right?" As All Might said, "Yeah, that all-for-one guy. He really did a toll on me." Yeah. As the explosion in the distance happened, as Deku closes his eyes and he sees the sludge villain. As All Might looks in his pocket, the sludge is gone. Suzuki says, "I'm sorry, All Might, this is all my fault." As All Might says, "No, it's okay. Well, let's get going." As All Might turns into his buff form and jumps, and instantly turns to strong form. As he said, "My time's up. 3 hours, okay?" As Deku said, "Alright, I got this." As he walks up to the sludge villain, he says, "You heroes are petty. What a petty excuse for heroes. Because I can't even save a boy. Like, get back, kid." As he said, "No." As the sludge villain looks at the kid, he starts to back up and say, Whoa, kid, get away from me!" As he tries to get away, but he's trapped in an alley. His kid said, "Let him go." As he uses Conqueror's haki, as time freezes and the sludge villain splits in a million pieces when time gets going. As he picks up Bakugo and takes him to a safe area, the heroes are like, "Kid, what the hell?" As All Might comes in and says, "Are you trying to scold the kid that did their job that you 4 pro heroes couldn't?" As they're like, "Oh no, All Might, it's just that what? I gave him permission to use it. I gave him permission to use it because I was fighting another villain. So he said he can take it down, and seeing that it's just a sludge monster and I've seen him take it down before, I let him use his clerk." So like, he took down that thing before, that must be why he was scared. As he said, "Yeah, Izuku, why don't you go on home?" As Izuku goes home, as he drops Bakugo off at his house and walks home, All Might appears and says, "Young man, you told me you were clerkers, right?" As Deku said, "Yeah." "Well, you want to inherit one for all my special ability." As Deku, already having suspicions, with his observation hawk, he was able to sense anything. Like, "No, I'm good." As All Might just face palms like, "What? You don't want my clerk? But you're clerkless." "But my ability far surpasses half the people with clerks in this world. I'm fine." She said, you know, there's this Muriel kid I heard about in one of the sports festivals a long time ago. He's really strong, but he doesn't have a good quirk. He just goes through walls and stuff. But I bet if he had your quirk, it will make him even more stronger. And Alma said, oh yeah, that kid. I was thinking about doing that until I saw you. Well, I guess I'll head over to him. As Izuka says, alright then, see ya. As Alma jumps off, Izuka makes it home, jumps on his bed, and takes a nap. That's what I'm gonna leave this one off, guys. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.